Hi there, Reverend Cole here from Selkirk United Church with our midweek message for May the 13th. There's a nice gentle rain coming down as I record this today, which should freshen everything up outside, and we should see a lot more green over the next few days. I think the earth is actually enjoying this break from all the damage that we've caused to it just through what has become our normal everyday routine as human beings. I hope that we can learn some things from this time and try to find a healthier balance between our wants and our needs. Maybe even look at the way our society works and how our economy works. In the meantime, there are a lot of people suffering through this pandemic, and as much as we have tried to find ways to look after those who are hurting, care for those who are grieving, thank those who are working hard and putting themselves at risk for the sake of others, we also will hopefully learn to create a society where we focus on these important things all the time, not just in a time of crisis. I hope that it somehow brings us closer together and that we more clearly see the needs that surround us every day and work to find ways to meet those needs. Again, this week I've had some wonderful conversations with people who are helping others, who are finding ways to be part of the solution, who are giving of themselves, who I would say are being exactly the kind of people that God wants and needs us to be for each other. So thank you to all of you who are doing your part. But we have also seen some more heartbreaking stories, more grief, people losing loved ones, people not being able to visit family members in care homes or hospitals. We've seen acts of violence and hate. We've seen people lashing out at others because of their fear or their misunderstanding. There's a lot of hurt in the world right now. I want to share one troubling story with you. Some of you may have already heard about this. It comes from Saskatoon, where there was an incident of vandalism involving two churches and the United Church Theological College there, St. Andrews, where I studied theology for 4 years. I want to read the joint letter that was written by the ministers of those churches as well as the principal of St. Andrews College. It talks about what happened, but it also reminds us of who we are called to be as Christians when we are faced with these kinds of acts. Here's the letter from church leaders in Saskatoon. It says, during the early morning of Sunday, May 10th, Grosvenor Park United Church, McClure United Church, and St. Andrews College at the University of Saskatchewan were vandalized with homophobic graffiti. All three are affirming ministries of the United Church of Canada, offering a public, intentional, and explicit welcome to LGBTQIA+ and Two-Spirit people. These acts have hurt and shocked our communities and leave us determined to continue our commitment to solidarity with the LGBTQIA+ community. As followers of Jesus, we wish to practice compassion towards the vandal. We also stress the need for the police and our wider community to take these incidents seriously. As we deal with this very concerning experience, we offer our thanks to the community allies who have helped at this time. As communities of faith, we will follow up collectively and individually to identify next steps, clean up the sites, and care for all who are affected. We welcome the support of the wider community, and we invite those who wish to decorate your sidewalks and walkways with chalk art, sharing messages of compassion and love. And it's signed by the ministers of Grosvenor Park United Church, Reverend Nobuko Iwai, ministers of McClure United Church, where I attended. Diane and I attended there when we lived in Saskatoon, Reverend Deborah Berg and Reverend Laura Faust, and the principal of St. Andrews College and a friend of mine, Deacon Dr. Richard Manley Tanis. Let's keep all of those folks in our prayers over the next days and weeks, and let's continue to find ways to make sure our churches and our world is a safe space for everyone. One of the messages I received from that letter is that we don't lose sight of our goals or our vision or our identity when faced with opposition or misunderstanding or even hatred. We continue to care for each other. We continue to seek justice. We continue to find ways to support those who are vulnerable or alone or afraid or at risk in our world. Let's all keep working toward a world where love is stronger than hate, where good news prevails. A couple of other things to mention here in the midweek message. One is that I will be offering a sacrilegion discussion group soon. There have only been a couple of responses to that so far, so if you are interested, do let us know, but we will be going ahead with that, likely starting next week. And I want to let you know that we had a very good stewardship committee meeting last night online through Zoom. Thanks to those who are part of that committee for a great discussion. We have some wise and wonderful people helping us navigate the financial implications for our church during this time of pandemic. You'll hear some more about that as the days go by. And last but certainly not least, we have a guest speaker today here at Midweek Message. We have Mia from our Selkirk United Church youth group joining us from another location. She has a message to share with the whole congregation. So I will say goodbye for now, and we'll let Mia and the youth group have the last word for today. Stay well, everyone, and stay in touch. We're here to help. Now let's see what our youth are up to.
Hello.
Hi, do you have any donations?
What? Donations for what?
For the food bank. The SUC youth group is collecting food for the food bank.
So like anything? Like fruit, apples, oranges?
No, we're only collecting non-perishable food items, so cans, cereals, peanut butter, cookies, or monetary donations.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that sounds like a worthy cause. Let me see what I have. Just wait 1 minute. Oh yeah, I have some cans right here.
Awesome, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Join the SUC Food Youth Group on May 31st at 1 p.m. in their food bank scavenger hunt. We need households from the church family to have donations ready when the youth come by to pick it up. To sign up, email Chris or phone the church.